Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to the Wardens of Eriador, Chapter 5. I believe we're already at Chapter 5. I suppose I can. Rules, yes, they have not changed, not one bit. There's not been any requests for changes to the rules, but weapons and armor are race restricted, and we can't abandon Wardenhold. Goal is to basically kill zombies and... Zombies? Wait, what stream is this? I'm just kidding. Kill goblins and the hordes of the shadow. So, recap of last episode. Hi, everybody. How are you all doing? We had Damien, Aramil, and Foley go rescue Arwen. Oh, I didn't generate the planet. At least it didn't take very long. So they are up here, bringing the new recruit back, and essentially, we are going to be assigning her to one of these subscribing viewers in about 15 minutes time. That's pretty much our MO. We also made some changes on the back end here. So, one of the main ones is from LB, who's up in chat here, Manian. Wow, this music is a little loud. But he set up so that a lot of the more faction interactions, missions, can be purchasable without need of a beacon or a comms console, thereby fixing things like the Mystic Healer. So I thank you for that, as will anyone that has suffered injuries in this community. I added in a smelter, so we have a fueled smelter here that we can make, and that will allow us to break down all of these unbelievable amounts of weapons that we end up getting, rather than having to send Rumrurium to melt them down. So in fact, what I'm going to do is, I was going to send Rumrurium to try to curry favor with the faction that we betrayed, offering gifts, but that's kind of a trek. So I'm going to have him come home. I think when we curry favor like that, what I'm going to do is to make sure that that we have a lot of wealth, one big, wealthy merchant caravan in order to curry such favor. Everything is very loud. Oh, well, you know, turn your volume down. What else? Oh, we are able to burn up corpses. That was another change that I made. Yeah, I think those are the main changes. Those are at least the important ones. So we ought to get a smelter built pronto. And the idea would be to melt down all of the sort of weapons that we've been... I mean, take a look. We've got 17 dwarven walking axes. We definitely don't need that. Certainly not. So Rumrurium returned home. And the new recruit, temporarily named Arwen, is Aramil's sister. They're both sisters. Aramil is a female. Contrary to popular belief. Which means we are also going to need another elf bedroom, increasing our need for Malorn wood. I don't know why I made the decision to have all of our bedrooms Malorn wood, but I'm sticking with it. I might need to rethink the center hall here. I'm not exactly sure how much space a single Malorn tree is going to require, growing-wise, but we will try to grow it nonetheless. Hopefully it fits. So Camassia here. Oh, goodness me, you have a lot of stuff on you. And Dragonfly... alike. I'm going to... What I'm going to do is I'm going to manage two new areas. We'll call this, Drop Off 1 and Drop Off 2. And have them sort of dump their stuff where we're going to want them. Drop 1, Drop 2. Each of the TwitchToolkit series have a unique pool of tokens, if you were curious. So any tokens that you might have earned in Survive the Swarm doesn't carry over to any other series. They are isolated. And that way, you know, you can tune into what you want to watch and not be penalized for not watching everything. I think that's somewhat fair. So I'm just looking for mature or mature enough Malorn trees. There doesn't actually seem to be many mature Malorn trees on the map here. Droiden, welcome. Thanks for the resub. Council Hall is looking great, he says. Yeah, well, thank you. Let's actually continue laying down the marble. We were breaking down a marble building over here. Actually, you know what? I'm going to forbid the marble for now. And prioritize breaking this old marble ruin. Right, ship. Yeah. So now we have a fueled smelter, which allows us to smelt slag, which I will do forever. And then smelt weapons, I will do forever. And initially, we're going to do non-infused, I think, walking axes for now, just because we have a ton of those. And non-infused means they won't be enchanted, which means they're not expensive or whatever. That's an important distinction to make. Alright, Dragonfly and Camassia. Time for me to assign you guys. Where are you? Drop one. And this is pretty much where the silver goes. Actually, you know what? We did have a giant merchant caravan. I should have... Oops, I dropped something I wasn't supposed to. We should have probably... Well, what I'll do is I'll just offer gifts in another time. But that's going to be a far, far travel. And then animals, we're going to put you in drop number 2. Someone is being chased, a dwarf. Well, unfortunately for this dwarf, I really do not need more dwarves. I need hobbits, but I appreciate whoever just tried to send me the dwarf because we're going to need some people. Sar sending out some animal herders from the Northmen. Awesome, thank you. Alright, so here's all the clothing. I guess I can drop like this. Some of that stuff doesn't belong there, but people will move it. Okay, and then the rest of these animals we can put into wide grazing. They don't haul, so, you know. Taking a look at our requirements. Oh, so another big change. Emanian also made it so that hobbits can now consume drugs again, which is very cool. So taking a look, Shep is over his psychite addiction. So the change wasn't that I increased their body size. It was that the drugs essentially calculate their body size as a 1.0 size when they drink or when they consume drugs, yet not have a larger body. So their like food and all that stuff remains the same. So I think it's fair to say that hobbits like to party. And that's exactly what I'm going to do. I'm going to allow hobbits to take a whole assortment of drugs here. I'm not going to necessarily prohibit them from pipeweed or smoke leaf or any of that. And what I'll do is have ambrosia here be the emergency drug. Hobbits would never drink wine. Okay, that's a fair point. Let me fix that. Forget the wine. Mead and beer, but no wine. Oh, and for the wee ones, D&D Breakfast Club sending me some pipeweed and AI sending me some beer. Nice. I really should start stockpiling that stuff. We are in the middle of the winter, but with any luck, the temperature will turn and we'll be able to do stuff like that. All right, Celadry. Let's get you to refuel this smelter. And this should really very easily... Okay, not assigned to crafting. This should help to generate steel for our colony really quickly. I'm going to drop the steel on the floor. Also, really any goblin weapons I'm happy to smelt down that aren't enchanted. Cowley is sending me some Malorn wood, help with the new bedroom. I'm hoping to have this bedroom constructed before Arwen gets back, or whatever we end up naming her. About 5 more minutes. Am I going to do something about the awkward hole at the dwarf home at the bottom? No. I mean, should I? I wasn't really planning on it. The reason being, dwarves don't really mind caves. As long as they don't get full of trolls. I will, however, keep mining. Cardoza's sending some more Malorn wood. This Malorn wood gets sent out to the bridge. That's unfortunate, but not your fault. Alright, so the dwarves' bedrooms are the only ones that are currently illuminated. Shep. Alright, so what we're really looking for is another hobbit, and then we can start adding one of each race. How does one vote? Well, you whisper Rad Twitchbot as X42 mentions, and then you vote 1, 2, or 3, just the number, and that counts your vote. Pretty straightforward. The real answer to this is if you just type !help like I did, it brings up a website which tells you pretty much everything you need to know. And then if you have any questions after reading through that website, I'm sure people are happy to help you. In fact, he's a little late, but our moderator will be here soon. And he's also pretty helpful. Alright, so this Lembus, we are trying to get through the backlog. Let's also add Ikla, and because I can't think of a situation where I'm going to want an Ikla, and clubs to the smelt list too. The full events list is right up on the website, so if you have any questions about what events are available and are not available, just go to the website, rather than me listing them all one at a time. Not a cop-out. Just trying to be efficient. Mystical Shaman. Oh, heck yeah. Dwarven Hills Clan offering up a Mystical Shaman. Here it is. 12 days away. Or going to be lasting for 12 days. I just paid out of pocket for that. So the next thing I'm going to do is Droiden. What I need to do is assign a special meal. So I'm going to change meals types. No benefit meals. And what that means is meals that are not Elvish bread or lembas or moonshade. Just simple, lavish, that kind of meals. The reason being is I'm going to send Droiden. The issue is the Elvish bread here gives a 8 Elvish bread buff, and I don't want the healer removing that buff. Funny enough, that can happen. So I'm putting Droiden on a no special Lembus elven bread diet, and then he'll go ahead and get his eye back, essentially. Alright. I'm pretty tired of looking at all these dead bodies, so I'm going to try to... we're hauling to the pantry shelf. Packaged survival meals really don't need to be on a pantry shelf. They don't spoil, so let's not do that. Hi, Snowball. How's it going? You won't be a liability for the Wardens anymore? No. Oh, another thing I did was I changed the way that banishment works. Banishment is now as a request from, I think it was Glitch. Hold on, I have it written down. Bringing up my notes. No, Blazing Ion. Sorry to miss a credit. Blazing Ion suggested that the banish becomes went to the west. Went to the west is sort of the, you know, Lord of the Rings equivalent of retired. And that way we can retire people that are injured or, you know, frail or just simply too old, or even offering refugee status to people that we don't necessarily, we then later figure out, oh wait, we didn't really want them. and it allows us to dismiss them. And it comes actually with a 1-day teeny little mood benefit. It doesn't last very long, but it won't upset anyone. All right, so I was moving the meals and the weapons so I can start removing corpses from the map tile. You don't need to live in a den of corpses. All right, we are, I think I will do the character assignment in just 1 minute here. So if you are a subscriber of mine and you haven't typed anything in the last 15 minutes, go ahead and do that, because I'm about to assign our new, well, I'll assign them once they get here, but as soon as they get to the map tile here, I'm going to assign Arwen, because Arwen is not yet assigned, and being assigned a character allows you to change their traits, and you can also level them up and stuff like that, make them stronger, etc. Alright, Hanova, you are mining. I think, Hanova, right now I'm going to put you on the smelter. Now, I know I had a mission to do a little bit of deep mining, but Hanova being one-eyed really shouldn't be in the dark. That doesn't really help a one-eyed man. Wow, you still have 8 elvish bread, Droiden. That's lasted a while. Alright, another mountain helmet done. Good one. What we've been trying to do is armor up like there's no tomorrow, making sure that our guys and gals do not suffer terrible, disfiguring health problems that's been, you know, sort of plaguing us. I'm going to suspend the limestone, the granite and all that, and then we should start smelting and making room. So here we go. Let's do the giveaway. I'm rolling it. Apocalypse. Congratulations. Once Arwen is at home, I will be assigning her to you. What I'll be looking from you is an appropriate elvish name for a female elf. There we go. Nova is back at it. Oh, they ran out of food, but you know what? They're inches away. We just researched Dwarven Mead. Let's go ahead and research toy making as well. How's the colony doing? I think it's doing pretty well. Pretty well indeed. No, Aramil is already named. You're only renaming Arwen. Oh yeah, you do have 2 characters. That's right, I forgot about that. Let me re-roll. Jen Dragonfly. Well, female character, female viewer, that kind of makes the most sense. Not that gender bending I have any problem with. Jordan, are you over the Elvish bread? Oh my goodness, no, you're not. You know what I'm gonna do? Jordan, you are... I'm gonna do one more drug policy here. No drugs? And assign Droiden to no drugs because I don't want Droiden taking drugs either. And making sure the no benefit meals... Well, there's not really any NPM anywhere. Wow, that corpse burning really sort of evolved into something like a giant forest fire. Alright, let's not prop the door open. I guess I never traded with the trade caravan. But looking at what they had ducks, a pig, maybe a bison. So, not a whole lot of regret, although I probably should have tried to talk to them. Oh well, I totally forgot. Skith sending me some Malorn wood. Thank you, Skith. And beer from Sprongstrong. Okay, Well, Reyna's ex-husband wants refuge. For Reyna's benefit, I'm going to say no. Micklemoose, thanks for the resub. Howdy to you. We're going to have a ton of Lorien meat go rotten on us, but that's alright. So meals should allow for... Simple. Okay, yep. Droiden, somehow you are always full of elvish bread. I don't know how that's possible. Yeah, I was actually planning on building a door up here. The question was if they always stop up here for whatever reason. Would it make sense to have a door? It would. And I'll be building one promptly. Right in the middle of the wonderful, high-quality farmland. Alright, so Foley's Caravan is back. And Arwen here... You are going to be assigned to Jen. And Jen, I'll be looking from you for a name, unless you just want to keep Arwen. That would be totally fine as well. Can I assign an area where traders stop by, or does the AI decide? The AI decides. Yep. I wish I could decide. There is a hospitality mod that allows you to decide things like that, but I don't have that installed. In fact, I don't really have... I mean, I really only have the bare minimum amount of mods to run this series installed. That's kind of how I roll. Oh, and speak of the devil, if I am somehow the devil, we just got the bedroom set up. Just now. So... Oh, and an excellent bed, too. Lucky you. Arwen, here you go. The shaman only heals one injury. It's essentially it is essentially heal mech serum. It's literally that's what it is in the background. It's heal mech serum that just heals one thing. So why, Droiden, are you still full of... this elvish bread must last a long time. I'll just keep waiting it out. What about you, Henova? I know you're wounded. You've eaten elvish bread more recently. The worry is here that the heal mech serum could remove... The serum doesn't really know what is a good or bad health condition, so it could see the elvish bread as a health problem and remove it like it was asthma. Alright, you got yourself a new name. And actually, you should move over. Yes, I'm segregating them a little. Sithalin, there you are. And you have a really, really nice bow. In fact, it would stand to reason to make another one of those. What am I making? That is a long list of stuff. So another Rivendell elf bow. If possible, that's Malor and Wood and Gold. I think I have the materials. Those are the bows that shoot like sniper rifles, essentially. I definitely want to stockpile on those. There should be Dwarven bread too. Not that I know of. Not in this mod. With any luck, we'll be able to send Droiden on the heal quest. At this point, I'm not even sure this elvish bread goes away. I mean, it must take a very long time to go away. I think that's the point, maybe. Right, we are getting through the backlog of weapons, thanks to Henova. If you're curious about your skills, Sithalin, here it is. Jealous, slowpoke, hard worker, good at shooting, really good at medicine. In fact, oh, I guess I already assigned you doctoring jobs. So, plant cut and sewing, hunting, Maybe a little bit of animal handling, but other people do it better. And some crafting. Alright. Animals. We have a lot of animals that should be hauling for us. Man, look at all these weapons that we got. Ooh, a ranger bow. More accuracy. Oh, and a lot more hunting stealth. I hope I get that kind of enchantment on a better weapon. That'd be really nice. Does this place look less green? Yes. The dwarven lights were modified so that they weren't so bluish tinged for the reason that it was terrible on the eyes. Alright, Droiden. Well, at least you lost the ambrosia, but you haven't lost... Okay, so Hanova just lost the, Hanova lost the 8 Elvish bread, so you should be losing that soon too, because I haven't had Elvish bread in a while now. Because at some point, we're going to run out of time, and our ability to run that quest is going to be gone. 11 days is still a long time. We also could make a bunch of ankle-biter axes. But let's... A golden Rivendell elf bow? Wait, seriously? Oh, no, that's just how they always are. Okay. That spooked me for a second that I was making something, like, way outlandish. But it's not outlandish. Got the dwarven toy making. Let's get pipeweed pipes. And this last bow will be for Aramil. It is a good bow. Nice. Oh. Won't keep you warm, but it will be more accurate, especially over long distance. Alright, so the next thing we want to make, let's actually plan to do that that trade. So we need a bunch of ankle-biter axes. So let's do until we have the, I believe it's 13. Yep, 13 ankle-biter axes. To make them out of raw iron, because they don't, quality doesn't really matter. Make sure they're normal or better. Only allowed ingredients. Made by Sasquatch. Drop on the floor. Take to temp crafting. Alright. That should be good. We don't want to waste our precious steel. Steel is a better material than iron. Right. So this pathway is getting all set. I also wanted to limestone it up so that we won't get trees to impede the seeing the doors. And we're double walling it just in case would-be raiders smack it around or something like that. Like they do. Alright, for assignments, you are an elf. You need elf social drugs. Burden, are you ready yet? Oh my goodness. I'm about to just go into the dev console and remove that, that buff of yours. Or I'll send Hanova. At this point, Hanova could be sent out too. Great purchase, removal of Jealous from Sithalin. That's useful. Need a bunch of jealous people. We're all trying to work together. Alright, given the amount of... and removal of Slowpoke. There is no mod that includes something like towers, no. But there are embrasures, which is sort of like towers, but not the way you described it. Trait, purchase Jogger. Oh, wow. You went from Slowpoke to Jogger. I guess your life having purpose will do that for you. Gonna move this, Ithilden lamp. So, you know what? I might entirely move the lamp. Put it over there. It wouldn't be a terrible idea to have, like, limestone pathing everywhere. We've got a group of banded dwarves sent by Alex coming in. And super immune. Not that I want to tell you how to use your character, Jen, but I can tell you elves naturally have a incredible immunity, I think, by default. Yes, they do. They have crazy high blood filtration, so super immune isn't terrible, but might not be that necessary. All right, Droiden is way out of position. I'm gonna send all of my animals to wide grazing, and my bow people are going to get to the wall. Sithlin, you're gonna go the slightly longer way. Apocalypse, you're now male. Okay. And a blight. Blight of my Lembus. I don't like that. Hope we can clear this blight out quick, because the Lembus grow really slowly. So, blight on rice, for instance, is not as serious. Blight on Lembus, that's a different matter. I'm gonna send Vorak to go do some of the plant cut. In fact, what I'll do is I'm gonna have a temp zone. And I'm gonna have this temp zone be assigned to whoever does plant work well. Droiden. It's Droiden, you too. Here we go. We got some battle music going on. Foley and Reyna get down to the wall. Chef, I'm gonna send you too. You seem to cut people's heads off. Who am I to deny you a combat spot? Alright. Get you cutting plants. Unfortunately for these dwarven mountain tribes, they don't show up with good armor, so I don't think they're ever going to really make it to my wall. They sure do feed me steel, that's for sure. Oh, no, now they're retreating. Alright, I don't want to kill more than I need to. And Sithlin, I'm going to need you in Area 1. Damien, I'm going to need you in Area 1. Restrict. Unrestrict for a bunch of people. Area 1 for everybody else. Not a lot of enchanted stuff on these intruders. Alright, so it's spread a little bit, but not seriously. Restrict lift. Reyna, you are dismissed. Then animal zones. We are going to lift so that we can start to haul with them. Alright, Droiden, you done? Oh my god, you're not done yet. Droiden, I have half a mind to send someone else because you're just taking too long. I'll wait one more day, but it is getting a little ridiculous. Whoa! We have a big old infused. The melee 1559 DPS. That sounds really, really good. Oh yeah, that is huge. Yikes, that is amazing. Alright, so as far as gear goes, as far as work goes, let's look at the bios here. Shep, I think you're getting this this possessed ankle biter axe. Ankle biter axe of possibility. Alright, we got a wow. So 7 people just got the plague. And Jen is now sanguine. Well, one of the issues with having the plague is I don't have enough beds. Try to get some additional beds up and running. No longer super immune. Alright, taking my advice there. Yeah, elves don't need it. Alright, so Damien, are you sick? No. Vorak, you are not either. So most of my doctors avoided the sickness. Except for Droiden. Jordan did not. So Jordan, you are going to be deprioritized dock so you don't dock people while they're sick. Same with you, Lorlando. Shep the neckbane? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. Shep, Sheepherder Monk was Shep. If Sheepherder Monk's here and he likes that nickname, let me know. Super Immune is now paying off. Yeah, sooner than I thought it would be. Alright, so I know why we're not really planting, because we're trying to stockpile our wood up. I don't really mind that. We've been at a severe lack of wood for a long time, so that's totally fine. I do think, let's check numbers here. Droid done. You are resting. Who else got, oh, did some animals get the plague? I feel like some people that have the plague have not yet slept. Or aren't resting or something. Maybe that's not true. Go through them. Minor. Yeah, Droiden, you're up out of bed, but you've been in bed this whole time so far. Nah, everybody that has the plague. So it told me that 7 got it. Hold on, let me go back to that message. Some people that got the plague from Kyle, plagued my prisoners. That's what's going on. I was wondering where that was. Phoenix Fire, or rather Jeremiah, sending me some wood. Rummaging up wood from who knows where. And we're getting the rest of this so-called council hall all set up. Pipeweed is done. So all that's left is the main stuff. So let me work towards great bows. And then I should start to vary my farms to take advantage of all of the research that we have. I thought, oh wow, no, I did not suspend it. That'd be my bad. Suspend it now. Melting weapon, perfect, that's what I wanted. Increased skill, Sithalin leveling up in shooting. Gonna be useful. Having yet another elvish sniper. Yes, they're a little overpowered, but you know what? We're supposed to be fighting many hordes of enemies, so I'm okay with a little bit overpowered. Hey, Jeremiah, you want to put in the finishing touches? Oh, you do. Damien has a shoot frenzy. I don't really care about the venison I'm missing. Alright, you gotta put that tree in. Chocolate coming down from Glitch. Thanks. Thank you, Glitch. Part of me wants to spruce up the center tile there. I'll have to keep thinking about what I want to do. Luckily, immunity gain. Alright, Droiden, I'm going to go into the dev menu here. Because there's no way you've eaten. It's got to be a bug. That you have this, like, well-fed thing on you forever. In fact, it looks like a lot of people have it. I'm thinking this is some sort of glitch or bug and not actually a function of the game. It's weird to think that you're like plagued by healthiness. Here we go, another Tory Talker event. Whisper the Bot. All the things you'd like to see done. Storm is brewing, isn't it? Unfortunately, the cold is killing the Lembas, so I think what I'm going to do is harvest it early, or the rest of everything dies off. I'm not going to prioritize it. Just hopefully someone does it. Airmill, removal of abrasive. Fewer social fights. Sounds pretty good. We've got a raid. Test those new weapons of mine. Oh, yeah, more dwarves. Coming in from the north. Animals. Go to grazing. Everybody else, stay home. Cue the battle music. I'm going to expand my home, oddly enough. Expand it out a little bit more. And with any luck, maybe the current intruders are gonna kill each other off. Sometimes happens. Definitely need to expand my armory. More disease infections. Seriously? See, how many diseases and infections can we suffer? Well, even Davians succumbing to disease. So Sasquatch has double disease, as does Droiden. That's all sorts of fun. Romurium, one of the healthy ones. Dairy. Borak also has a disease. Who knew I needed such a big hospital, right? Shep, you developed immunity to yours. Shep, I don't know if there's going to be anyone able to help you defend. The single biter axe is not usable with shields. Okay. Well, I guess there's Hinova, but Hinova's he's kind of missing a lot of fundamental body parts. But we'll see. We'll see. I could also animals. We could put the wargs up front. Jeremiah. Oh yeah, Jeremiah, you can be down here. Alright, so animals. JD, you're going to be bound to Jeremiah. And you are going to be ready to release. With any luck, we can clear their numbers with range. I'm not going to take too many chances. I'm ready to release a ton of animals. Oof. Well, he died quick. Having magical enchanted weapons definitely working for us, but that, exactly plays to the theme of Lord of the Rings, doesn't it now? They are fleeing, and we can get back to tending our sick and wounded. Dirty little dwarves trying to take advantage of the sickness that's run rampant. Maybe we're sick because we have so many corpses near our water source, perhaps? All right, let's take a look at numbers, keeping track. Droiden, you're the only one that's really having a hard time keeping up with the infection here, but that's just a restriction of being human, I suppose. Corpses in the water would indeed do it. Oh, don't open it. What's... I mean, like... There we go. Starting to bury them into the mass graves. We can also burn them, too. That's a totally valid way of dealing with it. Restrictions, let's lift. And animals as well will lift. Helping to manage corpses and all that. Oh, that was an equip. Oops, my bad. Didn't mean to switch the weapons. I meant to haul them. Corpse soup. Yeah, that's pretty much what our colony's drinking right now. We gotta fix that. Stone vein. Oh, it's a art axe. Makes you better at art. Interesting. So I think what I'm going to do here is change one of the layouts that I've got going on of the base. I'm going to put a big door here and keep it closed, and I'm going to allow my guys to use it and then force the enemies to use this river path. Rochella sending some herbal meds. Thank you. We are low on medicine. Damien, already healed. All right, let's take a look at numbers. Jordan, you're already 13 over. You're okay. Cardoza trying to clear out some of the blood. Thoughtful, because there's a lot of it. Jordan, medical emergency. Plague extreme. Ooh, that's not good. You are succumbing. When's your next tending? Can be tended 4 hours. Why are you so sick? He's like not gotten up. His immunity gain 115%. Hey Klein, how you doing? Yeah, nothing about his current condition makes sense. But I'm going to be right here. You know what? He's going to die from this, but I don't think it's, I don't think it makes sense to me. There's something bugged out about the mods or something. I don't know. His body gave up? Possibly. I mean, there is a revival option here. But yeah, he's been given meds this whole time. He's been on basically mandated bed rest. And yet, he's threatening to succumb to a disease. Well, unfortunately for me, Talev and Shield, well, Shield gave up. And Talib is gone rogue as a result. Come on, Damien, you're stronger than this. Alright, Vorak. Help. Well, unfortunately, JD and TX getting all sorts of beat up. What I'm going to do is, it's sad, but I'm going to retire these animals, because, I guess not TX, but a lot of these animals are never going to make a recovery. Dub, thanks for the resub. I am indeed saddened by the loss. What am I doing? No. Shield has an infection, major. Oh, Shield's going to die too. So TX, I don't want to slaughter you. Why does it show that I want to slaughter you? Rescue. Oh, they're on top of one of there. Alright, tending to TX. No meds. It was his 10 quality. Even with a low 10 quality, laying in a bed constantly, on a bed with particularly high immunity gain, in my opinion, doesn't really make any sense. 10 quality or not. Alright, so I gotta put the wargs down. They're just too wounded. They're gonna bleed out at this rate. shield's gone psychotic. I took away his bread buff, so it was karma? Yeah, it could be. So the brain infection. Oh, that sounds awful. Are a bunch of herbal medicine coming from Savior? That can't be a coincidence. Sure. Yeah, Jen, I could do that. The horse that was previously named after you, that's... Yeah, we'll fix that. Animals. I'm gonna roll that. Cardoza. This horse is gonna be named Cardoza. Hopefully not falling to the same death as just befell others. We have a lot of pets that got infected as well. Hopefully they'll heal up. We do have available beds. Shield might... Yeah, shield... No, shield's actually going to gain immunity. So, Klein, I don't think that anyone's got the coin for revival. So that's on bridge tile. Sasquatch, I need you to mine quickly. Borak has an inspiration. I want to get a door in here soon so that we don't have an easy way past our defenses. Save Jordan's body. There's no way for me to do that. There's no such thing as refrigeration. I can't store him anywhere. So yeah. Drop him in a salt pot? I could try. Or a pantry. I don't think that saves anyone, though. But, okay, let's try. For the sake of experimentation, let's attempt to somehow make Frankenstein's monster. Putting him in a sarcophagus will make him still rot. Corpses. Okay, apparently you can put corpses in salt pots. Yeah. But no. Yes, but no. You can put corpses in, but, like, it won't be accepted. Anyway. As you can see, there's just nowhere to store him in the salt pot. So it's not a valid, no, that can't be done. And I don't think I can put him in the pantry either. Well, we'll try. I'll make a pantry. Pantry shelf. This is starting to be a little disturbing. We have a ton of granite. You know what? I'm going to make a granite door here instead. Yeah. And Damien, I want you to be the one to haul here. Is he going to be a ring wraith? Maybe he'll be a ring wraith. So let's allow corpses. And no, again, cannot haul him anywhere. Increase skill, rainy, thunderstorm, or visitor. Oh, so, yes. About the whole he's dead, I should send someone to go get healed. I'm gonna, prep a Nova then. This was alien and human corpses, human likes. Alien corpses is a subset of human likes. You don't put corpses there. It might be part of the option, but it just simply does not work. We've tried. So Damien is helping to haul granite to the door. And we're hauling the armor and corpses away. We're doing a whole lot of hauling. All right, a few more armloads and we'll be done. At least give him an honorable grave. Yeah, I am all for that. Dina died as well from the brain infection. And those infections were pretty terrible. Dwarf leveled up in social. And Athena was pregnant too. Alright, Jeremiah, time to show off your craftsmanship. It's excellent. Sorry, everybody, you're all waking up. I guess, Droiden, you shouldn't have casted Sean Bean to play your role. Oh, even Shield showed up. Reyna, you're gonna go bury him. Bring him in. Doesn't matter where the tomb is. I'd rather have it be in the halls. These are halls of heroes, sort of. Alright. I'm not going to say any words. I suspect we're going to have to bury many a friend throughout this series, sadly. Okay, Emanian. Okay, well, that's good to know. Why it's happening. Yes. Sad song indeed. But we didn't get the gate built. I guess that does mean we have room for another human. And we could certainly pay a visit to the healer. Because of some changes, so the issue with the Elvish bread is the body size mod had an unintended consequence of making the breads last for a very, very, very long time. That was a sort of a hot fix for our drunken hobbit problem. And the net result is that the Elvish bread buff doesn't really go away. So I'm going to devlog it off of Hanova and send Hanova to get healed. Okay, so Hanova, we're going to remove the Elvish bread. You won't go eat another one. You and Rawl will go right out. We'll send you 50 kibble and pemmican and some cram. Choose to go that way. You turn off dev mode so don't accidentally do something else. It's a bug in the Lord of the Rings mod itself. Oh, that's good to know. Oh my goodness, so much material. Aramil, what is your... Alright, your construction's high enough. Oh, another one infused. This one is flexing, and does crazy damage. All right, Shep. Time to switch and switch. Sasquatch really cranking out the crazy good equipment here. Fuel that campfire and keep it warm in there, huh? If we rescue quote-unquote Jordan's brother, can he be in the game again? Yeah, absolutely. I'm happy to do something like that. Alright, so now there's a way for us to get through exiting a little bit faster than others. I'm going to go ahead and add another... Alright, so there's a bad temperature in here. I think what I'll do is make the armory a little bit larger. By a little, I mean like a lot larger, because we've got tons and tons and tons of stuff. And allow for the storage of a lot more weapons. And then also put the smelters inside. Why we have this much stuff, part of it is just because of all the different races we have. And another part of it is that we have to melt down a whole lot of it. All goods coming in. Nice. Who was the senpai? Sorry, I clicked off of that. Oh, maybe no one? I don't know. Sometimes it doesn't attribute the sender. Oh, it didn't help me this time around. Kind of like the warm wooden aesthetic of the armory in here. Oh, Hanova. My bad. Travel. He ate Elvish bread again? How? You didn't have Elvish bread. I didn't send you with Elvish bread. So when we get there, I might need to dev mode remove that yet again. So the council hall here, I'm gonna start building that. Don't have enough marble, but I'll get it. There's some marble out here. We've got visitors from the Shire coming. Oh, so these guys are all waiting out that way. Jeremiah, you're the best trader. These are the elves. How is Shield... Oh, bonded, not pregnant. My bad. I'm literate, I promise. Don't want their sow. I'm going to sell a bunch of salted meat because we have a lot of it. So these guys are willing to buy a whole lot of stuff. That's very handy. Old helmets. And want from them. That's the bigger question, right? Wow, I have a ton of Psych IT. I'm not going to need that for a long time. We have pretty good components. I don't really need anything from them. And that's kind of a problem because I'm selling way more than... Okay, so forget selling that. Yes. Short poll, but posted. Sure thing. Episode poll is going up now. Adventure of my choosing. rescuing someone or making peace, it's right up there. This time you don't actually have to whisper the bot, just type in chat. It'll get calculated. Alright, Sasquatch, you are definitely leveling up in all that beautiful stuff. Where's my visitor? This visitor was sent from AI. Doesn't have things for trade. Oh, but they're hobbits. I want me a hobbit. Not gonna kidnap one, but low-key tempted to do it. I won't, but I'm still tempted. Man can be tempted and yet still behave. So we just reached Great Bows. Let's get some chocolate research going on. I didn't so much kidnap an elf as they collapsed and I took advantage. Okay, that sounds like kidnapping with extra steps. Yeah. But I swear it was with good intentions. Alright, so Hanova. You... Okay, I forgot to do the Elvish bread thing. So when he gets home, I'm gonna put his eye back. 'Cause dumb bugs being dumb. Putting these smelters inside. Ooh, we're getting fire. Two days of food. Okay, that's good. Furniture. Let's add some nice steel chairs in there. Look at Sasquatch mine. Man, he is a mining monster. We have all the ankle biter axes. Here's 8 of them. None of those are infused. And 5 more. Good. Shepherd girl named Benson calls. She's being chased by the Herodrim. Sure. Benson, welcome. Better hustle. Great memory, trigger-happy misandrist who only likes animals and nothing else. Okay, sure, I guess. The Shepherd Girl. She's literally called Shepherd Girl. I should have known. I was gonna nickname her Shepherd Girl, but she beat me to it. Alright, well that's fine. That's totally fine. Because if she's really terrible at everything else, it means that she just manages the animals and then will haul and clean. So not much of an issue to me. Little peeved about how useless she is, but you know, these things happen. Alright, let's get bow to the wall. And I will be rolling that giveaway in just a second. So here's the Herodrim. And with their goblin axes. Make her smelt down weapons too. Yeah, I could do that. Shepherd Girl. I'm gonna prioritize cleaning. Alright, these guys are just gonna get shot. Sorry, Oleg. It's a very Bulgarian name. I mean, Bulgaria, that doesn't exist in this universe. You like my little elvish wine here? It's not wine. It's seltzer with juice, but I can pretend. Wait a second. I dismissed you guys a little too early. I thought they were fleeing, but it was that his inspiration faded. Now you're fleeing. Oh, wait. No, you don't get to hit that. Okay, I failed to think about the whole them hitting the gate. I'm gonna have to rework that. At least the elves here can snipe like there's no tomorrow. Get out of there. Get off my walls. Alright, in terms of reworking that, I'm actually just gonna blow it up. Because that's gonna constantly be a problem, and I'll do a better shortcut over here. Silly raiders. Alright, Benson. Guess what? Your job is to set fire to things. Let's roll her right now. I'm about to roll. And here we go. Good luck, guys. JD! You... Well, you lost a warg and you gained a shepherd girl. How do you feel? Sorry, I really don't. I shouldn't make fun of you. But congratulations on... JD is an initial. It could be short for... whatever. I don't know. That's... She's JD now. If you want to change her name, just let me know. There's a dragon hunter being chased by the high elves. The key. A dragon hunter. Yeah, I don't know how you ever hunted dragons, because taking a look at you, you're more like dragon food. Enjoy your retirement. I'll just kill the elves. Alright, so I'm going to restrict everybody to home, because I'm setting fire to the bridge. Animals. Let's set you to all the wide grazing. Shield. Oh, sad dog can't bond. Must be a vegetarian hunter. Yeah, something like that. I do need to send out those ankle-biter axes. The reward for that was a plasteel longbeard dwarf helmet, a traveler backpack, and I only have about a week left on that. Alright, well, you guys, good luck assaulting me, because I kind of burned the bridge. I laugh dramatically and emphatically. Yeah, I don't feel bad for burning that bridge. Good luck. Yeah, this is a non-starter. So because I'm not using the I'm not going to be using the standard path anymore. I'm happy to burn the bridge. Alright, you'll pass and let someone else have the character. That's noble of you, JD. Camassia Blue. You're no longer a horse, you are a character. A horse lover, I guess. I'm gonna just call you Camassia, because that kind of works. And then for the horse, Rhadamant. Where's Camassia? You are now Rhadamant. Alright. Little switcheroo. I could capture... No, there's no downed elves. In fact, between these two... Oldest... I'm going to keep the younger one. So I'm going to release the xenophobe here. And we'll have Hildis ready to be recruited when we get another hobbit. Hi, Akuma. First time trying that? Well, it worked. You sent me some wood. Easy peasy, just like that. Pack of survival meals for the travels. Good call. In fact, let's go do that. So where am I taking these axes? Jump to location. I'm taking it... No, that's not very far. I'll probably wait for Hanova to get home, and then I'll send back... I'll go back out. Words. Words. Use your words. Man, that is a lot of iron in that mountain there. Heavens knows why there's this much iron. Alright, as far as restrictions go, let's unrestrict. Never mind, there's some mad raccoons coming in. Oh, hey, elf. Yeah, you're all sorts of armed. Oh, look at that. Raccoon burned himself up. Hanova's home. So, just a quick reminder, Hanova went to the magical healer, and the magical healer removed his elven bread from his stomach. That is why I am picking ahead of here, and I'm going to remove the cutout eye from him. Because we shouldn't be removing food as a quest reward that I paid silver for. That doesn't really make all that much sense. As far as the poll goes, yes, make peace with the elves. Very clearly the winner. So I'll get that done soon. Who knew Aramil was so eager to be a construction? Annual Expo. This is for a cultural swap, so the person that brings the axes should do that as well. So let's set that up. How much cram, travel food? Oh, I have a ton of cram. Okay, cool. Form caravan. We are going to be sending the Tinker Lad with Jeremiah on the back of Micro. He's gonna really have a splash there. And then I'm gonna send Crawl as well. I'm gonna have them bring all of the kibble and cram. I'll make some more kibble. You needn't worry. We want a bunch of ankle biters. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. And I'm going to bring all the silver. Jeremiah's going to... you know what? I'm not going to bring the silver this time. Yeah. All right. There we go. Where are you, Jeremiah? We're going to miss you while you're gone, but... with that crazy strong weapon of yours. Oh, that's very cool. Caravan tab. You'll be okay. Jeremiah, you're going to be assigned to travel. And Hanova, you're back on regular drugs. Master, you're human drugs. Right. I am going to do... Where is it? Oh, right when I open up a... Well, I guess there's still a door. Arctic foxes. That's a strange thing to be attacking me. Granite. Elven embrasures. There. Actually, I'll just replace them where they were. Alright, everybody should still be restricted except for Hanova. Yep, so we're good there. Let me get back. All's done. Azen Tarag proposes that they want to build a giant road. Sure. That cost a ton of money, but that actually puts a road that I will commonly use. And that burns a ton of my silver, but I'm okay with that. Thanks for whoever bought that. Bought that by Klein. Interesting. The Northmen are, yeah, okay, that squares. Yeah, they're probably still mad about the whole caravan thing. My brawlers haven't had a good fight in a while, so they're eager to harm some fox. What I really ought to do is bottleneck this gate. I know it looks a little strange, but it would work a whole lot better if we do that. Aramil, I'm going to wake you up and have you work on that. Because then only one of their people can attack us at a time, which has unbelievable strategic benefits. 3v1 is better than a 3v3. As you can see, it goes splat. Alright, animals. Let's go to the animals tab. Or wildlife tab, rather. So these are the Arctic foxes that want blood. And most of them are hanging out there. Alright, I can deal with that. Why not set up my defenses on hotkeys? Because the types of attacks that I am often stuck defending against vary so widely that I would need so many different hotkeys for so many different types of raids that I face that it wouldn't be worth it. That's a fair enough answer to you. I feel like I'm making, like, archives down here. Oh, they're attacking doors. Cute. Alright, we are... Oh, and we're also running from some of them. Don't go through that door anymore. Well, my brawlers are all... Oh, well, Rain is still here. I'm gonna start shooting them just because... Foxes are cute. They're actually excellent pets. So if I wound some of them and they don't have permanent injuries, which is unlikely, I will try to tame them. Foxes have the lowest food requirements for hauling, but no, they're all permanently injured. So. Alright, Raina can get this last one. Splart. But splart's a noise. Okay. Unrestricted yet once more. Animals. Same with you all. Jeremiah, how's it going? Yeah, I'm very excited about those roadworks. These roadworks take a while. This won't be done for 34 days. Most of the quick stuff done quick. 34 days is only 2 seasons. That's not terrible. It's not short, but it's not unbearable. I'm going to expand my chunk zone. What I really need to do is start diversifying my crops and having nice looking farm fields. I've not done that yet. No reason I couldn't. Vorak, thank you for that. Now there's a bunch of granite blocks that I'm going to need to haul. That's okay. Chocolate. Let's get carpet making and then pemmican. I don't really know if you need pemmican when you have cram, but whatever. Is Roadworks part of a mod? Yes, it's called More Faction Interaction. That is the mod. Hard snow, sprung strong bot. Cursed snow. At least it will cover up some of the blood. The full mod list is it's on the website and available for all of you to look at. All right, jump to location, fulfill trade order. Yes. And do some traditional trading. So, what do we got? Got this fur backpack I can do away with. This helmet here is pretty good. Alright, so 111 sharp and 55 blunt. Let's see how that compares before I go ahead and sell that to them. So 111 sharp, 55 blunt. That is better than Foley's. Better than Rumrurium's. Sasquatch is wearing a toque, so yeah, we'll bring that home. Let's go visit the expo first. Yeah. A weaponsmith from the Northmen is coming. Cool, thanks Ava for sending that. That should be pretty neat. Hey, look, it's Italy. I never noticed that before. The weird things you notice, right? So I'm not exactly sure I want to add embrasures here, as it's particularly vulnerable to sapping and whatnot. But I don't have a roof over this? Goodness me. Well, I mean, I guess everything's stored on shelves, so it wouldn't really matter. A lump of jade getting dropped down. I was actually just eyeballing this jade here, thinking I really should do something with it. And then you drop more jade on me? I think I will. Alright, Rumrurium, I'm going to have to wake you from your slumber. We're going to go do some trades. Oh, the marble table is built. That's exciting. Wooden weapons I can sell to them because there's no way for me to smelt that down. What else? Sort of tricky to cherry pick. But I'll part with all but my great bow. Even the Galadriel bow I'll part with. These weaponsmiths really do have a lot of weapons, though, don't they? I guess, you know, I don't mind having the silver. I just spent a lot on those woodworks, so I will sell all the stuff I was otherwise going to smelt down for money. I can also sell some Psychite tea to cover some fees. 30 of it? 35 of it? Yeah. There we go. Thank you, Rumrurium. Oh, those Muffalo look dope. They look so cool. Am I still making ankle biter axes? Almost certainly. Yep. I will make one, though. Some of the stuff I've gotten so far have been very cool with their infused stuff. Chat event, clear weather from Apocalypse. Thank you. Appreciate it. Blue Buffalo? Muffalo? Well, it's in armor. It's not actually blue. But yeah, it looks it. Alright, let's mine up this jade. Are there enchanted weapons? There is also enchanted armor? Yes. Hypothetically, yes. Should be valid to infuse that too. Alright, I am changing this sort of tunnel here for the better, hopefully. Colonists needs treatment. Oh, they're fighting. Rum, you are getting your butt kicked. Yeah, let's get started. I got rewarded a small sculpture called the Black Sound. Erotic style. Takes place in the middle of a campsite. So, a Peeping Tom sculpture. Cool. If you're asking about the mod list, yes, I have them posted on the YouTube videos. I'm sure someone can find you the link for that. At the moment, I happen to have my hands full, but yes, there is a formal mod list up. Won't they bash this? It's possible. But even if they do, I do plan on setting up summon brashers over here, so they'll still be shot at. In fact, yeah, let me start on that. But yeah, they can bash away if they want, but wherever they are, they'll be shot at, and that's sort of the hope and the idea. And then I have sort of like a little, I'm trying to design a little panic room in here. And I will be setting up some lights. Maybe iron lights. Alright. Here's a new event. So, Rhadamant. Thanks for the wood. Kibble from Camassia. Right on. Camassia, I think I owe you a bow of some sort. I sold the bow, didn't I? As I always do. Oh, we have a basket-hilted weapon in progress here. Oh my god, there's so much. Let's make it the Sasquatch. Because it was almost already done. Yep, it's done now. Whoa, new section of road. Rapid fire. Oh, well, it's already where the road was. That totally makes sense. They're just filling in the potholes, you know. Useful stuff. Alright, so yes, it's entirely possible that enemies try to go for there, but it's a 1700 hit point gate. And then what I could do is I could also have it lead to another gate, have it be double gated. In fact, that wouldn't be a terrible idea. Let me set that up. And that way, if they did want to break in, you know, they have to go through 3400 gate strength. Which would give me options to deal with them or defend or whatever. It gives me a lot of sort of flexibility. A dwarf noble. I don't need dwarves. So no. Ignoring. Especially if they're noble. Noble is like a key term for basically useless in most of RimWorld. Just to make that clear. Like this, you all just made her inspired creativity. And she has no talent whatsoever to take advantage of that. It's kind of funny. I feel like making finger puppets. That is what I'm inspired to do. No insult to those of you that make finger puppets. It's just not a real art form. Boom, shots fired. Carpet making is done. Pemmican is the last thing I'll be researching, so we're almost done with research as a whole. Alright. This gate's looking pretty. She's thinking about Jordan, wants to memorialize him. You know, that's sweet. I shouldn't have insulted her attempt. I don't know why I'm mining this out anymore. It's not really all that necessary. Jeremiah's home with the art. Where'd you put the art? A cold snap. Winter returns with vengeance. What are we, the Starks? Okay. Well, I'll have to be dealing with that soon. Is this over bridge? Yeah, it's over... No, this one isn't. I mean, this one is, this one isn't. So, yes. Let me fix that up. We have a lot of construction projects going on. So here's the idea. The idea is to have tunnels here that allows the attack of, you know... I think actually flammable wood for my armory is a bad idea. I'm going to change that around too. Removal of Misandris from Camassia. Increased skill Rumrarium for shooting. Oh, you know what? Some of this is bridge. My bad. Oops. I'll remove as much of the bridge as I can. Alright, this is coming together. Oh, Lembas dying due to the cold. Roads being finished. These cold snaps, man, they're brutal. Alright, I don't know what kind of, no, they're all gonna die. It is quite cold. Prisoner rescue request. Prisoners held by the Dwarven bandits. They steal a radio. They're another dragon hunter. Is this the same damn dragon hunter? Well, I'll show up and see if it is for myself. Yes, radio, definitely in air quotes. Skeptical about how they radioed me. We'll just go with natural, smooth tile here. Clear weather. Nice. Although, it's already... Oh, I guess it's foggy. So there's a few more projects that I want to get done. And then I will deal with radio last. What we'll be calling it. We're starting to get some hypothermia. Here, how about you warm up a little bit longer than 10 seconds? Actually, it's cold everywhere. Except for the hospital. So, I'm going to add in another campfire. Campfire. Inspired surgery, Sithilin. Cool. Hopefully it will be something good. Jeremiah's home. We do need to grind out some... That may be the wrong word. But we need to make some granite blocks. I'm going to continue that one. Actually, we'll haul this chunk. Let's go ahead and work on the granite. And pemmican. All right, that's it. No more research. That is one of the known sort of disadvantages of this mod is research is very, very easy to do. It's not that I have any problem. All right, so this sculpture should be installed somewhere. I'll put it in the hospital. Camassia leveling up a little bit in shooting. I'm going to reorganize this a little bit now that it's growing. Oops. Our, like, archive of weapons. I guess, Camasia, I owe you this bow. I like this armory. You all just sent me a meteorite of slate. Ooh, I should have a lot of jade now, too, shouldn't I? Could make something with that. Hopefully someone gets an inspiration for it. Alright, so this stockroom, for whatever reason, we've made real warm. And what I'm going to do is... Dwarven stools. Elven chairs. Not going to perfectly line up. You know what? I'm going to move it back one. I could move everything back one. That would be a big old project. But I would... No, I'll move it back two. I'll properly fix it. I'm going to fix it, might as well do it right? Okay, so wooden stools. 1, 2, 3. Steel dining room chairs. Mallor and wood chairs. And... have to do the last corners. Ooh, more road. Alright, so now the road is just the last section that leads to the base. We have a big old need for granite blocks. So in these chunks here... Are we allowing granite? We are. Alright, so I just need a queue to haul it, then. Everything is dying. Cold snap. They signal that the world is becoming a more bile-filled place, is it not? So I think this old room can probably get retired at this point. I do need a proper stockpile, but that room no longer serves much of a purpose. Alright, surgery, Aramil, sent by MRE. Orlando with an inspiration from Night Divinity. Alright, so now we're grinding out the granite blocks. We're double walling the gates. This little dwarf here having a medical emergency. Wow, I'm really abusing you, aren't I? We are going to heat him up and let him go, because I don't need someone that has missing toes. I sort of forgot that he's probably freezing to death. My bad. At least I got the medical emergency warning before he lost all his body parts. Yeah, that... Not my finest job there. Alright, so this will be the extent, the limit of the armory. Why I need an armory this big, I don't know. Seemed like a cool thing to do. Granite blocks coming from Von Karma and from Caucasia or something. If I'm botching your name, I am sorry. I don't mean to be. Alright, here comes the gate. Getting that constructed. And we have a traveler, a trader visiting, or a mad animal. I also need to start working on peace with the elves. So I will be working towards that soon. That is a episode goal. Not to be ignored. Alright, that's a big old armory. Whisper, not mention the bot. Good point. Always forget to mention that. So my thinking is that these animals... Oh, I need to start hunting. So all these animals that are trespassing and have been eating my food or whatever they've been doing, they must have been eating my kibble. We're going to have a heyday here. And I'm going to close my front gate so I don't get more animals coming in. I've been ignoring food, and it shows. All right, time to feast. Kind of disturbing, I know. Shut the front door. I am doing just that. So I'm just toughening up some of the entryways into the base. Yeah, the super cold definitely killed off some of the local plant life, and that's why I had a flood of animals come in. Art patron, interesting. I kind of like these unique vendors and whatnot. It's pretty cool. So we'll talk to this art patron. You don't think... Oh yeah, they're not allowed in the butchery, are they? Let me fix that. That's a very good point. We're going to allow all these little creatures in. Get them all butchered up, turn them into food. And we have a Rhadamant raid. Free Dog. Darkneck. See Cobberf, Orlino, look at you guys. Emil, ZP, I'm gonna get you. Animals, let's get you wide grazing. Or actually, you know what? One more thing I need to do in wide grazing. Let's include here, oddly enough, because I don't want the animals to die of hypothermia, and I'll have them hide in the prison. All right, so they are walking right on past my defenses there. Making sure that we don't have anyone out of position. Alright, so home zone will not be down here anymore. That looks about right. Time to sharpen our arrows and test our skills. Cutting down the horde of Rhadamant. Well, this dummy is deciding to go through some random wall. Sure, have fun. Why is time slow? Oh, because of this one. Aramil and Sithalin. I like how Sasquatch is like, no you don't. Oh man, this is such a brutal way to enter. Yep, and they're gone. Hey, Vredog. I'm sorry to do this to you, but you were just looking so pretty back there, bashing my doors. Because the door is closed, because my front door is closed, yeah, that is why they decided to fight their way in, because they didn't have a valid path. I feel like I'm playing, you know, 7 Days to Die all over again. Alright, so if they do choose to bash on this door here, we can shoot them from over here. So there's crossfire. Foley's on the go frenzy. And What I need to be doing is organizing a trade run. Trying to befriend those elves, but there's really no elf settlements around me, so it is quite the trip. Dwarven goods coming in from Eternal Grim. Thank you. I'm looking forward to trading with them. Alright, I do need to put the council area back together because I kind of gutted it a bit. Only 3 high. That. And then the dwarves here, dwarves, will have their, I'm going to do limestone stools. Everyone will have a place at the table. I don't really know what to do in the corners there, but I'll figure it out. Oh no, that's flagstone. My bad. Let's fix that. Cold Snap is not a weather event. It's an incident. So you don't and cannot override it. It's not possible. Actually, I could put it right back there. And have it be squat like the, okay, yeah, we're good. Roads. So the road all the way to Azan Tarag is built. I do need to hit up this prisoner camp. That's going to be a little bit of a fight, too. It's not going to be that easy. I got a rare slate asteroid, or meteorite. Yeah, I could do it in slate. I mean, we already have some limestone, but I don't mind breaking it down. Oh, come on. Click and remove floor. It's legitimately not working. Oh, there it goes. Wow. I clicked that so many times. Restricts, lifts, animals, lifted. Yeah, that's actually a good thought there. Oh, someone got directly hit. Trueheart just got directly hit by lightning. The raptor took some fire from it. That's gross. So, let's go back and put slate stools in. And I'm going to do a dark, or I'm going to do a light carpet for now. Maybe we change your mind. This fire is aggressive. Ooh, we're actually sowing the grove for once. Been a long time coming on that. Each pillar be a type of wall from each culture? No, I'm okay with just having to be granite walls. They're sort of generic enough. Not to knock an idea, but is fine. Alright, there we go. And these are going to be crypts for our fallen heroes. A little council there. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright. So the next thing I need to decide on is who goes for the long haul. Shep, I'm going to send you. I'm going to send my little cook Shep. He will be able to pick. He'll be able to like feed himself a pretty well on the journey, and the animal that he rides will put you on Massia. I don't know what I could do is an iron helmet. Whatever happened to a plasteel helmet? Oh, someone must be wearing it. I will bring all the silver. I might need to send multiple animals. I'm just gonna bring pretty much everything to try to appease the elves, given one giant gift of wine and all of the psychite tea. I'll give 169 of it away. Another animal. Crawl, you can haul. What is brown fur? Ooh, brown fur is really high quality stuff. Leathers. I'm going to keep the wools. This is going to be one heck of a gift. Cram and kibble. And a bedroll, yes. Thank you, Klein. A bedroll. Always a bedroll. Bearskin bedroll. Choose the route. It's only a 3-day journey. Giddy up definitely helps with that. Shep. We'll put you on travel. Jeremiah back on meals. Everybody back on meals. Okay, we're good. Hopefully I get a hobbit that requires help. I do plan on sending out a rescue party for whoever that person was that needed our help. I also want to break down as many of the ruins on this map as possible. I don't want to live amongst ruins if I can help it. Watch there be like an unexpected ancient danger. That would be terrible. That would be really terrible. I tried to code out as much of that kind of stuff as possible, but there's still a non-zero chance that there could be an ancient danger. Alright, True Heart healed from being shot by lightning. We have a lot of tiny meats. I think I'm currently hurting on regular wood. Silver coming down from blues. Trying to refill our much dwindling silver supply, because I've just sent everybody to essentially destroy the silver. Shep and his caravan is on their way. 14 days of food, 4 days of journey. That should be just fine. I can always retire the rescuee. Shield, thanks for gifting out to the community. Really appreciate it. How to stop people from eating there? I guess I really can't. But, I mean, it's better than eating without a table, right? It's not that impressive. I could forbid the area somehow. It'd be odd. At least they'll use it as a table. Alright, so it's 7 in the morning. Sasquatch, what are you working on? Oh, that one hobbit biter. What I'm going to call it, little hobbit biters. Look at my barren armory. Really stripped that for rep. But we're going to be making some pretty nice clothing as a result, replacing the clothing that we had let go of. I'd also have to say that I probably have enough granite. What I should start to do is to resupply with wood. Hopefully that grove starts yielding. Mandalorian dough. Not even Witty sending that. Should probably keep... Oh, it's Reyna and Foley. Go kill it. Oh, it already had a heart attack. We're just culling the injured herd here. little chirpy death noise. Herbal medicine from Jen. Yeah, I need to start growing that. That's a very helpful reminder. Area revealed. What's an iron building? Ooh, and some marble. Needed some marble. And another. Oh, oops. Minimize the game. Another meteorite out of slate. Ancient danger, you know, I guess I'd have to test it, but what I'm saying is it might be possible to have, like, mechanoids in the ancient danger. I think I probably tried to code out as many of them as I could, but with that said, I'm not saying it's impossible. So here we go, a Tory Talker vote for you all. Disease, mind, which tends to be like inspiration, stuff like that, or invasion. Invasion is usually a large raid. Yeah, it's probably self-explanatory, but I figure I'd mention it anyway. Alright, so this wall here I want to start repairing. I'm going to add it to the home zone. We still have some crash pandas trying to steal our food. Wood coming down from Not Even Witty. How's Shep's progress? Shep, going along the road, is making pretty good time. And shoot up to offer gifts. I don't want him to accidentally attack. Ooh, here we go. A heal mech serum is a reward. It's a little weird. So I had to code heal mech serum back into the game in order to allow for the mystical shaman, because the mystical shaman utilizes heal mech serum in order to actually do its work. So yeah, it's a little strange that there is heal mech serum in the game, but with that said, you know, there's things in the Lord of the Rings universe that could help and heal you. So it's not great for lore, but it's not lore breaking necessarily. And yeah, I would want to do that. Alright, so who's starving? You guys are starving because no one wants to refuel the... Oh, there we go. Thanks, Vorak. Oh, you only cooked for yourself. Haradrim coming in. More... I can't believe how badly armed they are. Every time they show up, they're like, hey, we have sticks and stones. We're going to break your bones. And I'm like, ha ha, no. That's not going to work for you, buddies. Because I have smiting bows that are good from unbelievable distances. Not what they're called, but yeah, so it's a healing potion. Alright, Aramil. Derek. Camasia. Camasia, you will eventually become good at bow. You're destined. I think what I need to do, Jeremiah, pop this door open. These dunces are needing a way in. So I'll open it up for them. So we're doing the whole, like, line up and shoot. Hey, everybody. Jeremiah's like, let me at him. Don't do that. Although these guys did come bearing beer. Kind of like that. And High Elves coming in. You say these guys can do a proper raid. I cannot wait to prove you wrong. The one elf you sent. So if we... No, sickly... I don't need a miner. Sorry, Lind. Alright, the, bloodthirsty siblings gonna go deal with this elf. Rather than wait for him. Oh, another raid. More Haradrim. Celadri and Damien, you want to join? That was what was called a proper raid. Sorry, I don't mean to insult you, but a singleton raider, unless geared up in unbelievable enchanted stuff, it's just not going to work. All right, Kramer. Oh, Elf Lord being a dwarf toy maker is being chased. I'm going to offer safety and take a look. Steadfast, kind, and sanguine. Dang. I should keep him. But I don't have room. I was just curious if this was actually a dwarf or not. So they're not getting banished. They're just retiring. It's sad to you know, banish someone of that skill, but in order to not have a giant population, we're trying to, you know, restrict the amount of people that we add. Yeah, that was an incredibly nice character. Oh, Ollie. I just killed Kramer. He shouldn't have been so racist in the nightclub. If only we had giants. Yeah. Alright, you guys are cooking again? Yes, you are indeed cooking again. More high elves showing up. Alright, Aramil. Sithalin. Alright, let's go, Dragonfly. Oh, look, Lynn's back up. Bye-bye, Lynn. Yikes. Easy peasy. It's because my wealth is low after the roadworks, so let's take a look at my wealth of why I'm getting such small raids. Yeah, I'm not too wealthy. Another factor is after you lose someone, temporarily your raids get a little bit easier, and Droiden died, so that could be a factor. But I think it's mostly that you guys aren't wagering larger raids here. Another heal mix serum? This is getting weird. I might have to try to fix this. 0 sleeping mechanoids, so there's no threat, there's just heal mech. Would lowering the maximum cost of the raid help? Yes, but premonition dreams and all that all over again. You change one thing, you affect another. So, although I agree with you, in theory, people could just be saving up for me to do just that, and that is more damaging in the end. We got inspired recruitment. Oh, we are also gonna let this dude go. Release, or nope, that's execute. That'd be kind of funny. You're free to go into a early grave. I'm going to surround this with flagstone, allowing somewhat quicker movement. We're still quite hostile with him, so there's no threat of that. We're still tailoring up a storm. I need to actually get a proper stockroom because this right here is not one. And for now, I'm just going to trash this corner of the map. But I'll have to do something about that soon. This whole area could become a stockroom, I guess. I just need to start making it. So, let's do that. Why not? We already have Shep going for the episode goal. Stands to reason I add some stockrooms. So what I will do is I will just do a little reinforced door. I'm not going to have it be too fancy. That built. Yeah, these walls have taken a beating, haven't they? Caramel's doing a lot of work down there. Now, my desire to add some additional enemy types to the... Wager's too low, you say? Yes. What did you wager? Yeah, you wagered 55 points. With... Okay, so, yeah, there's something wrong. Hold on, let me take a look. Raid wagers... No, you just got stupidly unlucky. I don't know what to tell you. What I'll do is I'll lower the max raid wager to 5,000. Oh, that's 400,000. 5,000. But yeah, that's weird. Everyone asleep? And in fact, let's see, B-Ray. Give you 7 grand coins back. You were cheated. I recognize that. Alright, so he's gonna steal stuff? What are you stealing? You're stealing... What does he have there? Oh, he's stealing my gate. What? Oh, that's funny. He just could uninstall a gate. I mean, he's not gonna get away with it. Look, he even knows it. He saw Damien, was like, uh-oh. I'm going the other way. That wasn't your gate to take, buddy. Oh, that's funny. That is so funny. Alright, restrict, lift. Damien, please deliver the gate. He just stole the whole door. Kind of reminds me of, oh my god, what's his name? The from Rick and Morty that has all the pockets. And he just steals everything. That right there, perfect example. Steal everything Go. Some meteorite stone. I suppose at this point it would stand to reason to allow all chunks stored here. All stone chunks. And I should start cutting for those. Next time they'll steal my whole base out from under me. Yeah. Alright, well, that's the last time I ignore a goblin, because I like this door. And then he picks up like a 10-ton door. As if it were nothing. Can I reinstall this? Else, yeah, I can. All right. Alright, so a proper stockroom is much needed, I think. Base has been a mess for a long time now. We'll get that underway. How do I not have... Oh, because nothing's in a stockpile. Granite. Flagstone. Maybe I won't even go. I'll even go higher. Remove this little mountain here. I only took 5 of your points. Yeah, that's strange. I honestly don't have a answer for you as to why that might have been. Why you were so utterly cheated. I truly don't know. Seems like a lot of the raids have been like that, so... Klein, if you could, try to test out some of these raids, make sure that they're not bugged, I guess. I don't know what would have changed between today and last episode, but clearly they're not working as intended. Ithalin, you're starving. Oh, we're back to 0 food. Wildlife, guess what? All you does and stags. It's probably more than enough food. Let's get hunting. Are all my walls up? They are. They are indeed up. I'm going to have some people outside of the walls, but, you know, I can retreat. Inspired recruitment. Chocolate for the karma from Sprong. Let's get some food going. Here we go. Raid from Klein. 15 enemies. I mean, that's not teeny. What'd you wager? Okay. Yeah, no. That actually... That's fine. I don't really know what's going on. That's an okay-sized raid. Right there. An answer I not have. What's going on with this growing zone? Alright. Time to deal with this. At least we sort of have an answer. It's just very extraordinarily bad luck, is I think the case. Hello, elves. It could be sapper raids that bugged. Yes. I don't know what all is bugged or not. Ooh, don't be the first one through the door. Hey, this one's not wearing normal armor. You're different. You know what I should do is capture them and release them for reputation as well. Should have been doing that this whole time and haven't. Damien, you took a left shoulder hit. Alright, so Damiel, or whatever their names are, you are going to be rescued. Congratulations, we're helping. Really good bows they dropped here. No. Camassi, you're not supposed to kill them more. Wait for them to pass. Capture! Oh, I don't have a safe bet. But I do. Capture! Capturing him with the intent to release for reputation. Take his helmet. No, I'm good. I don't want to loot my allies. Alright, so there's something wrong with sappers. Oh, you know what? Sapper wages are super, super high. That's why. Yeah, let me have a sapper max rate wager of 8,000. I'll make it a little bit easier. That's why this guy has no chance. He's gonna steal my walls again. Oh, Doe Revenge. Aramil, I think you better run. Hope you run fast, because the whole herd is coming to herd you. Sorry, I had to. Alright, you guys move it. 488. Aramil, you move it. Okay, so you outpace them, so hopefully you can get away from them. Lorlando, shield. You guys been patched up? Yeah, you have. Umbat. Oh, Lorlando's out here burying people. Well, that door's gone, but hey, The good news is the other one is still intact. That was a crazy herd that got pissed off. They all got pissed off. Well, meat's back on the menu, boys. I say with a cavalier attitude, but it is. Alright, Lorlando, I don't want you to get omnommed. Actually, you guys are the shortest range. Survive the swarm flashbacks again? Yeah, I'm definitely getting the same. I don't have enough wood for that yet. So what I need is a general stock... Oh. That was disruptive. So this is the gifts that I'm gifting them. Trying to figure out what just happened. Like, ripped me away. Alright, so we're definitely going to be allied after this gift. Enemy now neutral. You're more than neutral, come on. Goodwill 16? No, I guess that is neutral. Alright, so you are going to get home. Mad hairs, too! Nice! Well, episode goal completed. We've, oh, Lorlando, when life finds a way. I, like, told him not to do it, and he's like, I'm not going to do it, but with extra steps, meaning I'm going to run all the way around and almost get myself killed. Oh, F bedroll? Oops. Oh, well. These things happen. Trait purchase kind for Camasia. Where are these hairs? I definitely don't need to hunt anymore. Let me go to wildlife and stop the hunt. Go to numbers, go to enemies, and it's just one hair. Bully, just kill it. Thank you. Damiel, or Damel, here, you're going to be released. Because we're not hostile with you anymore. So it'd be really weird to, you know, not treat you. Could have potentially checked if these stags were tameable or whatever, but we'll just finish them off. Strict lifts. Good, good, good. Alright, well, we're gonna eat good now, I think. Once we get butchering. Ooh, that's a lot of cram. Why do I have all this cram? Because we don't have a stockpile to put it in. That's why. Well, you do now. I was about to stockpile when I got ripped away. This is going to be the new stockpile. And essentially, if there's anywhere better to put anything, we're going to allow all without chunks or corpses. And we'll have this priority low. So it's the last place people will use. I should probably put some other doors in it. I really need a... Well, yeah, I could use a red door over there. We're kind of isolating this area here. Build a roof. And we're using our precious granite for this stockpile. I don't want stuff to burn, so that's kind of the reason. So the elven sabers, I guess I can start smelting down. So what is that? Elf. Any of the, you know, I'm going to smelt all weapons and shields that I don't need. And, we'll just sort of keep infused. And I'll forbid this, this one bow because it's good. My stockpile needs Mordors? I don't know what that even means. Alright, so for simple meals, let's stop and do fine. Definitely can make some fine meals. So do until we have 20. Copy and paste. Details. Take 2 temp meals. And I should check. Don't use grapes. Don't use lembas flour or corn. Everything else is fine. As far as meat goes, don't use dwarf meat, elf meat, goblin meat. Yeah, don't use human meat. Or human-like meats. Alright, so that looks good. Copy that. And paste it over there. Mallow and wood coming from Light Void. Thank you. What's wrong with the grapes? We make wine out of grapes. Or grapes out of wine. Grapes into wine. Wine, grapes, grapes, wine. So fermenting barrels. We should probably get some sort of brew room going, huh? It almost makes sense to use this as a brew room. So I'll do that. Team a little brewery. Shep met peacefully with a high council of elves. I mean, I could trade with you, but like, what am I don't have any. Well, I have silver. Wait, why do I have all this silver? Now I'm gonna move on. I guess we didn't gift silver. So on our way back, I'm gonna visit. I do need to put together the quest for the Dragon Hunter, but my guess is that Dragon Hunter's a false hunter. But, let's do that before it takes too long. So, Aramil, Damien, and Foley with Micro, Vredog, and Light. With 200 cram. I don't think I need bedrolls because it's really close. Takes like an hour to get there. Probably don't need all that cram. I probably should have taken some meds. Too heavy. Too crazy. Alright, apparently it's too heavy to take a med or two. Micro is a white Lorien stag. Really young one, too. Ooh, I guess we're removing some floors. Turning the world back to its more natural state. Tinker Lad's like, yeah! Rip up the floors! Caravan ambushed! Oh, good luck. Because, you know, I kind of just sent my best fighters to go do this mission, so you're kind of dead. Okay. Reform Caravan. Most successful raid ambush ever. What's the stream schedule like for next week? If I'm being honest, I'm not exactly sure. So tomorrow, hypothetically, I'm going to be rolling out a new stream, but there's a lot of work between now and then to be done. So I'm going to work like crazy when this stream ends to that end. But I can't promise anything, unfortunately. I will try to get it done, but, you know, we'll it's one of those we'll see. I hate using that, but, like, I don't know. We will have to see. And then for next week, Monday and Tuesday are going to be a new series of 7 Days to Die. And then we'll go from there. That sounds good. New map encounter for the prison camp. So, you are the same stupid dragon hunter that is showing up everywhere, saying that you can kill a dragon. Clearly, you're just like a bard that's full of it. Right, Area 1, animals, go to Area 1. But, you know, apparently a few bandits can take you down. But having a little bit of mercy, I will, you know, and the fact that I don't like these dwarven bandits, I will help you anyway. I'm gonna help them anyway. We're here for the stability of the realm, not just for recruits. Plus, it's just fun to shoot them. Masochist purchased for Aramil. Does Aramil have like a permanent injury? No. Malor wood from Kyle. Oh, something was infused. Oh, see? Yeah, it's a move speed axe. Alright, let's focus fire on the close ones. Were you... Oh, dueling. Alright, no, goodbye. Alright, lady, quit asking me, or dude, or whatever you are. I don't even know what gender you are. You are a lady. Quit asking me for help. It's getting ridiculous. You clearly are not what you say you are, and we all know it. So I'm going to free prisoner. You are going to be retired to the west this time. Go to the west. And I'm going to reform caravan here and bring the meals and the eggs home. And the salted meats. And the nicer axes. I mean, I gotta have some sort of spoils, right? This road's looking good. Back road renaissance and some wood. That's most helpful. I'm very, very low. And everyone has a nice little mood bonus for me retiring people. As you can see, it's Colony went to the west. We just had someone retire. Good for them. How that reads. My entire schedule is actually updated on my channel banner. So if you have a question, client, about my schedule, it should be there. And that will be updated. Or that is updated. That's up to date, I should say. Alright, I'm just putting in some support pillars. And I got something stuck up there. Yep, it's updated. That way you know when I'm streaming and whatnot. And we have a little TBD there, obviously, but we'll see how that works out. Alright, so this is just so that it doesn't collapse on anyone. That sounds very avoidable and would be a shame. Party! Raina is throwing a party. And Foley got home. And Shield just dropped a bunch of bits. For the hilarious door thief. Yeah, that was pretty funny. I've never had that happen before. Never had a raider come up and be like, you know what I want? Your door. Hand it over. I got the Nutcracker emote. Thanks, Shield. Appreciate it. The Shep is on his way home. I'm still looking for a, wow, you guys know how to party. Look at how trashed that room is. He was a true sapper. Yeah, he took the whole door, like the Urukai with the gunpowder keg. Alright, so fermenting barrels, 1, 2, 3. Fermenting wine barrels, 1, 2, 3. Fermenting mead barrels, 1, 2, 3. And then we're going to want a passive cooler and a campfire. Perfect. We just need a lot of wood for that. Look at my grove. That is groovy grove. Alright, I need to start cutting trees down. Starting to become serious lack of wood. I know you all are donating it, and I very much appreciate that, but my inability to supply my own colony with wood is embarrassing. If I can survive sea ice, I can chop a few trees, right? Let's check work. Plant cut, getting prioritized. Sasquatch U2. B-Ray and Not are sending me some wood for the barrels. Shep got to my neighbors. He's looking to maybe buy some stuff. Or not. There's not really anything here that that really calls to me. Even though we set up the trade run. So I'm gonna check one more area. I also should hit up the Haradrim outpost and the sleeping. You know what? Actually, you go there. Shep, you go on your own adventure. Castle Ruins quest. I like that. All right, so I'll hit up the outpost and the ruins as well. And then this is brand new: a masterwork leather kite shield and a plasteel sculpture. I want the plasteel. And then wine from air. Item quest. There's a lot of adventuring to be done now. You, look at that buck. But I would say we're pretty well defended, more than we have been in the past. Did I see stick bombs? Yes. Stick bombs is a dwarven weapon, wielded only by, or dwarven, goblin weapon rather, wielded only by the goblins, and not one that they're kind of like Pylum. All right, so this is the fermenting room. Oh, Shep. Found people to trade with. All they have is wine. Don't forget that. Pensive music. Why? I did nothing wrong. Alright, let's start using this wine. Neutral, neutral, bad. You all get to vote on something new. So, wow, that stockroom filled up fast. There's quote-unquote sleeping mechanoids. Yeah, no, there's not. Alright. Well, we got that. On our way now. Heading home. So we butchered a bunch of those stags, but I don't really have any bulk goods traders to sell this to, so it's going to go to waste. I'm okay with that. Another thing I could do is I could start taking care of the... Ooh. I like this path to be dirty and rugged. It's not a path I tend to take. I'm going to leave that intact. But here I'll clean up a little bit. An outdoor council. Yes, it is. Disease, muscle parasites on Sithlin, Anova, and Lorlando. That could be worse, I suppose. I don't really need that much meat. That's why I'm fine with all that decaying. So here, grape must, beet wort, and mead wort and regular wort. Let's forever make that. And then in these shelves here, we are going to put the precursors to that, which I think is honey root, hops, or grapes. Grapes would be up in raw food. Vegetarian. Grapes. Copy. And paste. Label 1 has rotted away in storage. Thanks for the warning there. Points carry over. Yes, they do. You don't have to spend them all this episode. Or ever. I mean, you could spend them however you want. I have a bunch of jade that I could probably put use to. Do we want a jade council pillars? I keep getting animals spawning in base. They do realize I don't have my doors open, right? Do we want to be as opulent as to have jade, though? Okay, apparently we do. I'm going to replace them corners at a time so that we don't collapse the roof. What I could do is Jade Recreation instead of the Malorn Wood. Especially if I get an inspiration. I will probably be doing something like that. Well, we have wood now, so that's good. Let's get Sasquatch and Rum better armor. So Mountain Dwarf, helmet. Romurium and Foley. That's the best stuff, right? Ankle biter, forget that. Mountain Dwarf. We also want heavy plate as well. We'll do it out of steel for now. And that will be for Rainier. I think we have enough blocks. Alright, I'm very happy about the wood and the cram, though. This path requires a lot of cleanup. Alright, Shep is home. That means Anova, or someone else with a permanent injury that is disfiguring or somehow terrible, can be fixed. So if we do Hanova, ear or leg, I think Hanova, you're going to be our target here. So what it means is no drugs for you and no benefit meals for you. Crazy Chris, how the asks how the 7 days went. It went pretty well, and I'm really particularly excited about next week, or you know, in 2 days. Yes, Heal Root, beautiful, beautiful Heal Root. I'm really excited about Monday and Tuesday because it's going to be multiplayer. So psyched about that. That should be a lot of fun. So Hill Mountain helmet out of steel and a healed. Where are it's heal helmet? No, that's a helmet. Armor. Dwarf armor. All right. Should be made temp. Sasquatch. We hope this series lasts a long time. Well, it doesn't actually have a true win condition, so It can last as long as the viewers want it to. That was sort of by design. Alright, so this rice here is going to be switched over. Alright. Do something interesting here. Didn't mean to clip that double strand. Alright, so here we are going to put... Where is it? Honey root. Did the poll complete? It did complete, Crazy Chris. A decision has been made about what is the next series to replace Survive the Swarm. I just have a lot of work to get that going. Pretty labor intensive. No matter. Eternal Graham sending me a lump of earth and hill, which have disintegrated. That's funny. And then Reyna, breakthrough with the plants. Getting pretty close to my uptime, aren't I? Damien, you are really letting it all go there, aren't you? Let's get some... What kind of elf is Damien? You are a Sindar elf, so let's get some Sindarian elf. Oh, no, we don't really have Sindarian armor. Galadrim? Let's do Galadrim armor for him. Oh, an elf maiden is asking for help. I have enough elves, sorry. I feel so bad turning these people down. Maybe I should just allow them to come and then just release them or something, because constant turning them down brings a tear to my eye. Let's give him silver armor. That seems very fitting. That's what I think I'll start to do. Aramil, inspiration. That's really good, actually. We should, with his inspiration, get the recreation for billiards. Or actually for poker. Here's the thing. Maybe a game table. Because that's more... Lord of the Rings specific. So we'll have him make... Why did I put it out there? Had him, like, make it really, really far from... Alright, Aramil. Let's get a game table. Jade. Game table. Masterwork. So this means cerebral play, rec power of 140 compared to 130 of the Malorn. So game table it is. We had the perfect amount of chairs for it, so that works out nicely. I like that inspiration. Ooh, we're making wine. Target quality, let's make excellent wine. Probably break down the temperature stuff. I'm just gonna have to keep an eye on the temperature in there. Alright, so honey root plants here. It only grows in darkness, which is why we've got it in a little cave here. And I can also grow it in the winter because of the steam geyser. What is its target temperatures? Okay, yeah, it's fine to grow in really hot temperature too. So that's not an issue. Do I plan on keeping this in there? Why is that in there? It's fresh only. I'll put rotten corpses here. Or actually, we should be able to deep bury them. Oh, I see. Yeah, I know why we can't deep bury it. Okay, so let's just put the corpses over here then. Preferred for rotten animal corpses. Get that out of there. I think you dropped some uranium. What is going on with that? Why can't I haul that? Someone else might be doing that. A little strange. Chocolate coming down from Hatham. Thank you. Appreciate the chocolate. Now, normally, towards the end of my streams, I would poll you all to see if you wanted me to stream a little bit longer. But I preface that with, I have a ton of work to do before tomorrow's stream. I have a lot of planning, modding, coding, developing, website development, all that stuff to do. And probably shouldn't go longer unless I'm to cancel tomorrow's stream. Makes me sad. Uranium still exists. What for? It makes for good blunt weapons. Want to kill something with blunt force trauma? I don't think that uranium exists, though. I'm just going to dev destroy it. I think it's a bug that got generated because no one can haul it. Tomorrow's stream is a bit of a secret, yes. That's how I roll. Alright, so soon we'll have some mead from these honey root plants. Growing my mead in the dark. Requirement. Time on that stream would be the same as the normal times, which is to say, my mind is empty right now, which is to say 1 to 4. We're hauling a lot of rotted animals from far and wide, which is kind of what I feared, but whatever. Alright, maybe I'm not going to expand the earth and hills. Just keep it neat. Derry had a breakthrough. Way better at art. Were you good at art to begin with? Oh yeah, you were. I really should leverage Derry's art skills, shouldn't I? Sculptor table. Let's make some dairy-based... Sounds like dairy, limestone? Sandstone? Slate? Maybe not sandstone. Well, limestone, sandstone. No, I have free storage here. It was a bug. I've got a plenty of empty spots open in my stockpile here, so there was no good reason for that uranium to be stuck. I thought of that, though. Raptor Talon. So, we're starting to get some clothing. Another thing I could do with the clothing over here is make sure... Oh, yeah. No, we already made sure it's all 95 plus. And what do we do? Normal better? I think. And this is so that we've got good clothing for everybody. I just didn't have, the right crafters. I guess I couldn't allow anyone. So, 95 plus and normal or better. I don't want low quality clothing. Alright, there we go. Run out of time, and I didn't end up leaving on this epic journey. So what I'm going to do is do that right now. I feel bad. I was hoping for Damien to get some armor, but he never did. Sasquatch has been sleeping on the job. Not that I blame you, Sass. So, Celadri. Let's see. Aramil. And... Damien doesn't mind going still. Foley. Aramil, Damien. We'll head on out. Sithlin, because you're muscle parasites, I'm going to leave you out of it. I think you are the only one of this group with parasites. Yep. Okay. Mount selected. Oh, Light's pregnant, though. So forget that. 1, 2, and 3. Damien. Aramil. Foley. With 500 cram. No bedrolls, because I'm evil like that. No direction chosen. To the camp. Medieval tournament is bugged. So sometimes... Oh, no, it's not bugged. I was just paused. This is a combat tournament with a big old prize pool. No, it wasn't bugged. It doesn't work when you're paused. Nothing works when you're paused. What is this? Jousting? Don't know what that is. I'm assuming melee. Jade Pillar's not done. Good point. Dust them off. I can go a little bit longer just to make sure I get this quest underway. With naked Damien, or topless Damien, running around shooting people. The thought of that is kind of funny. So Damien, I'm going to need to change your meals to travel, travel, and travel. Don't care what the animals eat. Diplomatic marriage. Timur? No. No. I'm not selling my people. Go away. Don't be jerks. Sometimes the events don't work. I know that, yeah, they don't always work. But the issue is... How to explain? The more faction interaction is weird. That's the best I can really do. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's weird, and sometimes events don't fire off because of some unmet prerequisite that is unmentioned. It's a bummer, but it happens. Luckily, this one fired up, so at least there's that. Here's the map encounter. And a raid at home. So we have some Haradrim coming in. Roman, Woo-Woo, and Forest. Hanova. You have muscle parasites, so I can't use the... Okay, never mind. Shep and Jeremiah. You're going to pop that door open. Sifilin, Derry, Camasia, and Celadry. You're going to... And Rum, you two. Come over here. Animals. We are going to put you on wide grazing. And everybody else on home restrictions. Another raid from Haradrim, so 2 Haradrim raids. And there's 3 more, Professor Nog and Kitty. Well, hobbits will guard the way. Brain is ready too, obviously. You guys want to send some more raids? Feel free. Just try to stagger enough so that we don't have raiders fighting raiders. My 2 cents. Alright, first Haradrim are fleeing. They had a warming goblin spear. Cute. I'm 43 seconds over my time. Wine coming down from AI. You know, having my own wine. You guys are easy to kill. There needs to be hundreds of you. Well, I suppose I should wrap it up as soon as I get this finished up. So what I'm going to do is do this one little raid up here, and then we'll call it. This shouldn't be too hard. What are you guys? You all goblin weaponed idiots? Alzheimer's? Do it. Alcohol addict, full of scars. Yeah, you wonder why it's so easy to just clean up around here. Donk. Okay. Foley feels left out. Wants to go stab stab. You get the other one? Excellence? Nope, you're gonna get out. That's no problem. Have a beer on me. Oh, quest completed. There's my heal mech serum. I really ought to have a dedicated spot for that, because it's kind of important. And that is a very good ending spot, I would say. I'm just going to make sure to reform them before I leave. I don't really need anything there. Off to the castle ruins. All right, Camasia, thanks for the bits. So guys, tomorrow, if I have time, I'll be making an announcement if I'm able to get all the work done or not. Tomorrow will be a brand new premiere of a new series that many of you had the opportunity to vote on. The poll is now closed, but if you are excited about it, all you got to do is hop on Discord and sign up for the general announcements and Twitch announcements feed, and you will be informed the moment I have more information about that for you all. I wanted to thank everybody that subbed and donated bits in this series. And if you have any feedback about this series, I'll be sticking around a little bit after chat to respond to your feedback. Thanks for watching, everybody. I'll catch you all hopefully tomorrow. Adios.